Hello everybody, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer. We're gonna start a new campaign today since we have failed in our previous 2 attempts. So, new beginnings and all that. I did play yesterday a little bit off camera with a friend of mine where we did a multiplayer campaign heads up. And in that campaign I played as the Dwarfs instead of the Chaos Warriors here. And it made me realize 2 things. First of all, Chaos is a lot harder. I mean, this initial challenge hard. It means something. The fact that they can't build cities and kind of build up infrastructure and grow from there is, if not harder, then at least something that is more. Well, you need more. You need to adapt more to a special playing style, and this is not something that comes easily to me, at least not yet. So when you play the Dwarfs, you start with a capital, and you can grow from there fairly easily, taking a couple of other settlements and kind of have your base to grow from. And apart from being easier, it's also, in my opinion, more fun. So I'm going to start a new campaign as the Dwarfs, and it is kind of a cop-out, because they are initial challenge easy. That's the only one. The rest of the factions are normal. Chaos are hard and Dwarves are easy. So we're kind of going down to the other end of the spectrum in terms of difficulty. But we are going to continue playing at very hard difficulty overall, which means we'll be facing tougher enemies and all that. We're not gonna go legendary yet, since I do not have the experience in Total War. In Total War strategy, user interface and all that, to be playing without giving orders while on pause. So, very hard. We're gonna be bringing Torgrim Grudge Bearer here, and we're gonna get into it. We do have a Grudge Thrower, a catapult, which makes it a lot easier, because it kind of forces the opponent, if they do not have the same range. You can see the range here is 420 compared to the 155 of a crossbowman, and he actually has even longer range, I think, than a normal archer. So when you compare those games we did with the Chaos, where the horse archers kind of just kept harassing us and bleeding us, well, this is not going to be possible for the enemy when we do have this, because we can outgun them in terms of range, both with these guys and with these guys, and then they're gonna have to come to us, and they're gonna face the dwarvish meat grinder, or whatever you would call it. So that's going to be something. We're gonna start the campaign, and I'm going to skip the intro. You can find the intro pretty much everywhere on YouTube these days, so I imagine most of you have already seen it. If not, leave me a comment, I'll be sure to upload it. But I don't
my Lord High King.
it's going to be much of a problem.
Wrath,
Now this guy, he's just an advisor to pretty much every faction in the known world with his raven. He's got a kind of a Odin thing going on there. I don't know if there'll be some kind of campaign thing, story thing going on with that guy.
Sacred pillars.
Anyway, he's telling us to kill everyone, especially those with green skin. He's kind of a racist about that. So, we're gonna defeat an army belonging to the faction of the Bloody Spears. Spears with a C. So you know they're bad. They are there. And yeah, they're orcs. When I played yesterday, I did play at the normal difficulty level with my friend. And this army either was not there, or it was made out of goblins. I don't remember fighting orcs yesterday. And yeah, orcs are tougher around. And those are big uns, actually. Big uns are even tougher than regular orcs. So, alright. It's a thing. What can we can start a technology here. We want some crossbowmen for sure. I don't think we can build them yet, but by the time we finish this in 3 turns, I think we can. So let's just check that. Double check it here. We can build, the crossbowmen are here, and it takes 2 turns to finish. We could also go for the siege workshop where we can get the grudge thrower, but I think 1 is enough for now. We'll definitely want this building down the line to build. Yeah, cannon and thunderers. I love thunderers. They are just so awesome standing there with the little... They look like shotguns with the way they hip wield them. They're really awesome figures. And we can get some money, trade, which is money, and growth, which is really damn important, I found. And public order, which is nice, especially since our public order is pretty much tanked. Okay, we can queue that up right away, because I will go for that thing to get the quarterless now that I have the technology queued up as well.
Good.
Awesome.
Grimnir's axe.
Let's go and have a look at this Gnashrak here. Gnashrak the Orc, who is a sword infantry character, armored and shielded, so he's not very susceptible to missile attacks, except, I mean, the Grudgebringer. Everyone's susceptible to a rock in the face, but he doesn't. He laughs at crossbows probably, and he has 450 weapon strength, which rivals that of Thorgrim Grudgebringer. He's less hit points though, less armor, melee attack 50, 60, and 22. So he's better in attack, he's worse in defense, and he's much better at charge bonus because of his speed, I guess. Yeah. All right. So we want to charge him if we want to have a lord battle. We'll see. We are kind of evenly balanced here, actually. We are exactly evenly balanced. But I do want to fight this battle right from the get-go, because I don't want them to join the garrison of that city which lies behind them. So, we'll see if we can sneak in a win here. And it's gonna have to be not just a win, but a win where we don't take too many losses. So there's kind of an indentation in the terrain here. So a thing we could do is we could deploy over here, and then they would either walk on this kind of narrow pathway, or they'd go straight down here. Both of those options sound appealing to me. I'm going to deploy over here, and do need line of sight with my catapults. So let's try and put them like here, between these trees. Yeah, there's good. And then let's take our crossbowmen. They're gonna be command group 2. A line of 2 ranks deep. Infantry. Actually, the infantry we will. We'll see how they deploy, but I want to make sure that I can engage the big guns with the right sort of unit, because the big guns are quite hard. Let's see if we can see them here. Orc boys, big guns here. The damage dealers, they're bigger and harder. They have armor 50. So they are more armored than regular big orc boys. He's armored and shielded, so we want... Yeah, We want someone with armor-piercing weapons, like the miners. Don't they have armor-piercing? They do. The armor, the miners would do well, I think, against Gnashrak. Well, better than the dwarf warriors anyway, who aren't armor-piercing. So we'll see. We'll start the battle, and we'll see what we can do. We want to be ready with our secure command group. We want to be ready with our grudge throwers to start lobbing in the old stones. What's our range here? Oh, holy shit! We have a long range. Okay, start the battle. I'm going to immediately pause. Now, I have noticed something, like the colors change of this. So gray means you can't shoot there, because no line of sight. Yeah, you can see that it goes through the hill. So you want to have it at yellow. Let's see if we can land it like right there. Someone's bound to march in there, right? Like those swordsmen behind. Way too long. They are marching into the now we're not making our shots count here. That hits something.
Very well.
Okay, let's just pause here and let's see where they are positioned. So Gnashrak is in the middle. Orc boys, and when we have the big guns on the right. So I think I want my hammerers to engage the big guns. And I want my miners in the middle. Which means we'll put the dwarf warriors over here. Like so.
Grudge thrower. This won't miss fire.
We're starting to shoot quarrels.
Target, Lord. Yes, yes. Grudge thrower. Bring the get a grobby horde.
They're shooting at us now. Let's see here. Are my hammers not coming over there? Pretty sure I told my hammers to get over there on the flank. You need to move. Now you are. And we have those guys here. Okay, so they're doing okay. So the miners, they're supposed to scooch up in the middle in a second. From here on out, I'm just going to shoot the catapults at the archers in the rear.
We demand blood! Nothing can stop us!
And pause. Okay. So, the miners engage there. Also, you guys, well, you hang back for 1 second. You go there too. The hammerers will charge the big boys. The big uns. And these guys, they will swoop around and attack the ordinary orcs once Grashnak here has been occupied. Hopefully, they'll make it in time. Looks like they won't. I do want the hammerers to get in there, which means I think I'm gonna have to withdraw these guys. And I'm going to take my archers here. Try to flank over there. And the other archer group here. It would be kind of sneaky to just go in here. Let's try it. Catapult, you keep firing down there, that's fine. Or you're gonna clip some of these guys, but they're mostly enemies, so. So we are charging him now, which means I think we can disengage.
Pump
Here.
those dwarfen legs! Anad! Warriors! Pump those dwarfen legs! Right! Castle! Go! For the Karas!
Come on, get in there. And go back. These guys can take care of him. You need to help out the hammerers, who are being hammered themselves.
Ready! Go! It is a reckoning!
Did we rout that guy? Sure did.
Let the
Okay,
vengeance
so you get in
begin!
there.
Attack the orcs! Kill orcs! It is a reckoning! Quarrelers! They have wronged us! Grudge
Everybody shoot. Excellent. We wrecked them.
strike!
Okay, everyone get out of the line of sight, please.
Artillery!
As the catapults.
Stop! Vengeance! Quarrelers!
Continue to wreck these guys.
Ranging target! The next kill is ours!
There we go, get some kills. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent.
Anu!
See if we can make a shot. Nope, too soon. Yeah, that hit a couple of guys. That one too, I think.
Stop! Vengeance!
Maybe one more. Too wide. Too long. Miss. And the last one. No. Okay. That's fine. That went pretty well, I think. We lost only 52. Yeah. No problem. And these guys are fairly wounded, so. Now they'll run away, I presume. I don't think we get to kill them. But we will get to complete the mission. And we're gonna execute the captives. 37 of them. Because I don't want the casualty replenishment rate to go down. And leadership is nice, isn't it?
High King
Sounds nice. Awesome. So we get, a Sword of Strife, +4 melee attack. That sounds really useful. And we have a new mission to take the Pillars of Grundni, which is nice and symmetrical, because that's what we were going to do.
Send me to vengeance!
Now let's see here, the Sword of Strife, yes, +4 melee attack. That's awesome. And for our skill, well, I was thinking about this route marcher here, but the problem is that it's a percentage, and I have low movement rate, so 10% of the low is not a lot. Whereas if we had like human movement or orc movement, it would be more viable, I think. So I'm thinking either I gotta say I don't know the tech tree intimately, so there might be some really awesome stuff down here that I'm kind of not aware of. So I'm going to consider either full plate armor or inspiring presence. So this is his command ability, making his troops better, and this is making himself better. And I think I want to make him into a tank. So we're gonna go full plate armor, and we have our awesome new Sword of Strife, which is +4 in melee attack here, and we already have magical damage, it seems. So here's a question for you. Do we want to attack now?
No fool that's safe in the world.
The
I'm
High
thinking
King
we wait until... Can we encamp? Yes, we can. I'm thinking we encamp.
Aye.
Then we'll replenish more troops, and we will buy 3 more troops of some variety. Let's say 2 warriors and a miner. That's gonna be okay. That means next time we can attack 10 troops, 10 regiments, fairly well healed. He's still gonna get some reinforcements, but he's only got 4 regiments in that field army, and then he's got the garrison of, I think it's 6. So it's gonna be okay, I think. Alright, awesome. I guess that's it. Let's end turn. So he's actually retreating down to Max Squeckhorn and leaving us the pleasure of attacking and conquering the pillars of Grunkni. Tongue twister, that one. So we're gonna go to normal stance and charge in. Yeah, okay. So we have goblins. 2 units of orc boys. One of them is lead, but I think we're gonna be fine. Let's take a break here, and we're gonna continue using that 1 battle per video thing that we did for the chaos, and I'll be right back with this this attack on the pillars of Grunkni. See you next time. Bye for now.